In this video, we'll look at how to create a drop-down list in Excel that will help us with restricting what values the user can input into a particular column. So now in my database worksheet, I have a list of customers as well as the item they bought, the price they bought it at, as well as who sold the device to them. Now, in terms of customers, in this case, they are really just the hospitals. And so there are only maybe 5 or so hospitals that can potentially be entered into the customer field. So what we want to do is we want to restrict what values a user can enter into the sheet. And in this case, a drop-down list would come in very helpful. To create the drop-down list, first we need to create a list of the hospitals that a user should be allowed to select. I've created that in a separate sheet called the hospital list, and here you can see that there are 5 hospitals, 5 potential hospitals, as well as a header row. Okay, so let's go back. In this case, we want the customer column to have the drop-down list, and then now we just select the entire column B except for the header row. Go to data validation. Under settings, we want to choose a list, and then now we will want our source to be the hospital list that I mentioned earlier. So we don't want the header row, we just want from row 2 to row 6 in this case, you can see here. And then we'll ignore blanks, and we do want the in-cell dropdown, which is the drop-down list. Input message is the message that shows when you select a cell. So go right, hospital name. Please enter the hospital name will be our input message for the customer field. And an error, we won't allow the user to proceed when there's an error. And our title of the message will be error, and the error message will be please enter a valid customer name. Okay, so as you can see here, when this any field, any cell in the customer column is selected, we'll have this yellow message box saying please enter the hospital name. We can either choose the hospital from a drop-down list, let's say St. Teresa's Hospital in this case. Alternatively, we could also type St. Teresa Hospital. Oh, error. And there's an error because we want to standardize how St. Teresa is recorded. So we need the apostrophe S, and there you go. So there you have it. That's a simple drop-down list in Excel.